Hello, 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 hello. So, welcome to another guitar stream today. Today I am going to, let me see if I still have, that previous text up there was from the chorus there. Let me try and duplicate this if I can. I got my windows open, so you might hear that plane noise going by. You might hear some cars going by. But you know what? That's just room noise. Today is about a relaxing chill stream. We can have some background noise. It's totally cool. Let's do... Can we do duplicate on this? Maybe we'll have to show it first. Copy. Paste, duplicate. And then there I can change the text on this. Good. Yeah, I'm going to use this for writing chords and stuff. Let's increase the font there, and we'll delete all of that. So as I am writing stuff, I'm going to have A, B, A, etc., etc., etc. And let's increase it to start. Increase it to like 36 to start so that I can just remember. Chords. So if we need that, if I need that, I can use it. And let's put that over here so that I still have it. I can continue typing stuff. Excellent. It's working so nicely. Let's move it out of the way. Kind of up there for now. Let's move it to the middle for now. Now let's get guitar out. And today I have some demos from 10 years ago. Stuff that I recorded back in 2012, 2013, stuff like that. That I have been re-listening to and going, you know what? That actually wasn't that bad. That actually wasn't that bad of a song. I kind of want to go back and see what I can do with it. So we're going to be using some of those demos and things today to see what we can do with. So let's go grab guitar from back here. Let's make sure it's all tuned up. Got my headphones in. So hopefully you guys won't be able to hear this song. Go to this one. That's pretty good so far. tiny bit too flat. That was probably a little too sharp. Kind of lost it for a sec there. Well, we'll keep that for now. Tune the others according to it. Man, my D streak is getting even worse lately. That's pretty good already. We're good. I think this is good. Let's put on the capo and see if it still sounds good as you go high up. My throat is a little scratchy right now. Hopefully it's not gonna, I didn't do vocal warm-ups right now. Sounds great. Sounds great. That sounds great. Now, let's listen to, get rid of these. Headphones, don't need those. Put on these. So I know I sound good. And we'll keep it up mostly by my face. Now, I'm going to put on some. There are a couple of demos from back in the day. Let's see which ones I want to go to. So I'll play some of the demos. This is on my phone. I've been keeping these demos from my phone for like 10 years, just like transferring them from phone to phone. Let's see. The first one back from November 25th, 2012. 2012. Let's see what this one is. 25th, 2012. Was some... It's called Decent, Sad, Beautiful. And it was like, it's kind of decent. This is coming out of my phone right now. Could definitely use some work. I can see what I was going for, though. Some decent, sad, beautiful stuff. And now, let's see. December 11th from the same year. My usual sleepy riff. Love that riff. Yeah, love that riff a lot. And then, does it change? There we go. So it goes to that A. I know based on that riff that that's starting with an E and then going to an F sharp minor and then going to an A. Is that a C sharp minor, I'm guessing? And then a B? Yeah, probably. And then down to an A again. Ooh, A flat sharp. Or A flat minor. A flat seventh. It's an F sharp minor. Or sorry, an F sharp major. Not bad, not bad. I definitely use that chord progression a whole lot. And let's see. There's April 1st, 2013. It just says interesting riff idea. Which one was this? Interesting rhythm riff. Huh? Oh. Oh, this is the offbeat one. Ooh. Okay, yeah, you know what? I can do something with this. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, yeah, let's try that. Do. Starts on a C. Alright. So, it starts on... So, it sounds like... So, is it kind of in the key of G? Was I doing that F sharp major or F sharp seventh for that Doesn't sound like I was doing it for that one. An F? I did an F? Holy shit. I mean, I have a capo on the fret, so it's an F hand shape, but I did an A flat above that G. That's kind of interesting. Honestly, I had some ballsy ideas. So... That's kind of a cool F right there. But that's kind of an interesting one. Okay, so this one, in the key of G, I have my capo on the 4th fret on my guitar because I'm tuned down 1/2 step. So, and then the hand shapes I'm using are basically an open A, an open G, an F sharp minor hand shape, which in this case would be an A minor, and then a G. And since I have the capo on there, I can do an open E hand shape for the G, and then a D for that F sharp. Or actually, it would be an F. This is an F. And this is an F major. F major to G major. So there's only one minor in that sequence. Like normally, let's see, E. Yeah, we have that major right there. I don't really use that B or B minor or C minor or C or D. I could, and I could switch between that F minor. So it goes C, B flat major, and then it goes A minor, G major, F major, G major, C, 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 B minor, A minor. Sorry, I always say minor instead of flat. So C, B flat major, A minor, G, F, G, G, F, G, G. And then B minor, F, G, G, F, G, G. So I'm going to type this as if it's my own so let's do capo. Let's get rid of all caps. Capo on 3rd fret for you guys, and do it on normal for you guys on 3rd fret. So that is an A, that is a G, that is an F sharp minor, that is an E, and that is a D. Let's get rid of these doubles. And then the chorus part was a G, and then a D, and then D, E, D, E. And then either an F sharp 7th or, now normally slashes will mean something else. So let's do or an F major. That's so weird. So So the I noticed that the interesting rhythm riff that I was talking about in that song was the fact that at one it changes whether it's on the downbeat or the upbeat of the previous. Of the previous bar. So we could start it then doom tap 1 2 3 do 1 2 3. So sort of down do 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 1 2 do do 1 2 do 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 1 2 do do 1 2 do 3 do 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 4 do do 1 2 do do 1 1. So we could go do 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 do, or the do 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 1 and do 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 So there's a couple of options there. You can you notice that the 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. You can either do on the downbeat is the rest do 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 rest do 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 rest do 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 rest do do do, and then you could just rest do like 1 1 do 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 do. Actually, no. Let's wait a second. So So that's super weird. So if we waited until after the downbeat for the end, and then in between the down and up, we go like do 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 do. Then it would kind of flow the same, but it would be this weird on like the not even on like the 3 beats, on like the snare beats. It's like on the off beat. I mean, it is the upbeat technically, but do 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 1 2 2 1 2 2 2. Now I keep on instinctively going to that to do 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 on the downbeat. That's my inclination, and so let's go with that inclination. Let's not do anything weirder than that. But the question is whether we do early, like on the have the downbeat on the do 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 do. We can have up and do down do do 1 2 do 1 2 do no do 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 1 2 do 1 2 do 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 1 2 do 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 do. It's on that second hit. Rest do 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 do, and then it kind of flows that same sort of goes right into that. Or whether we want the downbeat on the rest and do 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 do, and so now the second hit is on the upbeat. It's no longer my desk pound there. It's now my little leg slap there. Do 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 do, or the do 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 do, and so I switch the sounds around. I switch the beats around, and if I keep the with the same timing, always on the downbeat, down and up and down and up, then based on which rhythm I do previously, I either need to start earlier and have a longer rest before, or start later and have a shorter rest. So let's start earlier and do the down and one and one and one, or actually let's do the up and down and down and down and so 1 2 3 4 1 2 3. Let's see. Do I have a good rhythm marker? Do two. I wonder, there's got to be something I can use. Maybe I'll just kick this. It isn't very audible. I need like a kick drum or something that I can just use. Doing. If I start it later, then it's down. I need to do it 1 and 2. It's a quick turnaround to that. So that one's pretty normal, and then one and two and two and two and two one and two and one and two and then there's a longer pause. We can do either of those. Do. So, what kind of a vocal melody should we have? No. I don't want one that just matches the do 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 do. There should be something else. It feels like the rhythm of that is going to be so predominant that we probably shouldn't sing all the way through. We should probably do like some like hey hey do 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 like do do hey hey do 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 do. Oh, that's honestly kind of like gives me sort of Hey Mickey vibes. Hey Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey Mickey. And yeah, the chorus. Oh Mickey, you're so fine. It's not like you, Mickey. Down, 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 down. That's a tough one to make a vocal part for. I don't want to just do the do 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 no 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 do 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 no no do 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 I like that melody, but I can't figure out. It doesn't go to one of those normal chords. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I feel like it could go to. It goes to that A, but that's not the chord I want to use. Yeah, it goes to that A right there. Ah, shit. I lost it. It's a good rhythm, but I think I know now why I didn't use it before. It's hard to make a vocal part for. I should probably do just that as a riff. Let's change the idea. Let's do that as the riff. Now we'll have to keep that as a riff and do something else. So the next one, the Parlor Mob one, the one that sounds a whole lot like that one Parlor Mob song. Where is it? It's very good. It's on June 18th, and that's 2013. This one. I really want to practice this one. So let's see what chord that is. Starts with an F sharp minor and then an E. And where does it go to? An A. A flat 7th. A. A flat 7th again. Ooh. Is that a D? Yeah, that's a D. Let's go back a little bit. Ooh, that's good. D, A, F sharp minor. That is right, right? A B. Or is it back to A? Ah. It's an E. Ooh, what was the turnaround though? I think it was just a... So it was just walking up. That's a very good one. Honestly, that's very, very excellent. Okay, so if we're in that, and we sometimes go that. So yeah, that we'll be able to do it on the capo on the 2nd fret for all of you guys, or 3rd fret for me. Goes a G in there, and an F sharp minor. Then C, that good C. So that's good. That has like a key change from an E minor to a C major for the chorus, and then back to E minor for the verse again. Man, I was clever in back in 2013. I wasn't really expecting myself to be that clever. So let's type this. This is capo you can hear people. Capo on the 2nd fret. And let's move this text box over a little bit. And is there any way that we can do a little bit different? I guess we'll just have to decrease the font size a little bit. Let's go to capo on the 2nd fret, and it is E minor, and D repeated, and then G. Let's do a bit of a break here. And then a F sharp minor, F sharp 7th. And the chorus is C, G. E minor, D, and then C, G, E minor, C, C. And here, cars outside. Let's change it to do I want to be doing it up a little bit higher, or and sing down low, or do I want to be doing it a little bit lower and sing a little bit higher? So let's try it on. That's still low, too low, even if I raise it up. So let's go a little bit lower, and let's sing a little bit higher. Let's try keep a 1 fret lower. Let's turn on reverb, since I always forget to do that when I'm singing. It does make it sound kind of nicer. That's echo. Let's put on a little bit of reverb and have that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. It doesn't sound as good as that first key that it was in. So let's try 2 down. I tend to like things when they are 2 down or 2 up. That is good. That is good for the verse, but it's hard for me to sing the chorus there. With that key change, it's hard for me to get both the chorus and the verse in the same register of my voice. But the other one, I had forgotten what chord it was. That's high for me. That's tough. I wrote a song that I can't sing very well. What kind of words does this song make me think of? I might need to lower it just to... That's the one that's actually in my vocal register. So that's an E. Instead we did first fret, and we'll do a D. Let's go even lower. We're going even lower. We're going down the whole fretboard. You can hear that nice bird outside. there it is. So it's one down. It's one. I need to remember go down one half step for the vocal. Because it ends on that B and then goes to the B flat. Let's try just one more. We'll go down one more half step. No capo here on my. I don't really like that. I don't really like the, just the sound of it. It sounds better when it's higher. So, I'm going to do a C minor. C. I have to do like a capo on the 4th fret here. And A minor. Isn't that bad? We can probably use that to figure out some lyrics. That's my break, my bottom break. It's very good. It's very good. Let's try and think of what words does that make me think of? What words? What comes to mind? What mood? What feeling? You just gotta, like, I tend to write chords first and melodies first, and then try to come up with lyrics after that. That seem to fit it. I can't always, because sometimes no words come to mind. Do 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 hum. Do 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 no do do. That one with the quick turnaround. It feels like something sad is continuing, like something's going to continue to happen no matter what you do. But there's no way out of this end. It's definitely something kind of sad, but it could be sad and happy. It could be sad and like beautiful. It could be like sad that something is gone, you know, sad that something has left, or it could just be sad, like sad that something is happening. It could be this is definitely sort of a state of despair. And that's sort of a pain, like that seventh sort of implies pain in this state. Ooh. Or like, you know, anguish or anger, frustration. A little bit of hope. Let's go one up. I was able to sing that one a little bit better. So actually the lower is a little bit easier to write lyrics for, but it's something like painful. that hope goes back to sadness at the end. So that hope kind of goes back to pain. You kind of lose that hope. Then I can't forget something and you're reminded of something at the end. Let's do... One thing that I always think about is like, what is important to me, you know? What's something that I want to say, but a lot of times the songs that I write with lyrics have nothing to do with my life. They just have to do with random stories. So, like, I tend to think about characters or stories that this song could represent. So this song could represent a sullen character. Maybe it's a dialogue between two characters. Ooh, a dialogue between two characters. That sounds interesting. Where one character, is the minor, and they are just feeling so depressed and sad. And then some other character tells them, like, pick yourself up, get out there, you need to live again. And the other character says, like, you may want me to, but I can't forget. And they just give it up. Ooh, so that's very interesting. So how could I follow that through? I'm kind of leaning back here. How could I follow that train of thought through? Let me lean a little bit closer to you guys. So if I follow that train of thought and I kind of have two people talking, it could be so a breakup. I don't really feel like doing a breakup song. There's so many breakup songs. It could be a death. It could be about a death. It could be about something generic where you don't really have to pay attention to whatever it is. Just a generic sadness. And the tone, could it be like the person who's in despair is right and they are just like, you don't really care, like, hey, your happy attitude is not gonna be helping me at all? Or is it just like you want them to come out? Which one do I like better? Maybe you're feeling bad about yourself. Ooh, but you never do. Ooh, that's edgy. That's kind of edgy. What I'm thinking of right now. Alright, so there's... If I was originally thinking of maybe have a person who's doubting themselves and, has like terrible imposter syndrome, thinks that they're awful, thinks that everyone dislikes them. And then other people are telling them, no, you're great. You're actually wonderful. Don't put yourself down. You're actually amazing. But what if I flipped when those things were happening in the song? And so I had all the compliments happen during the minor part has all the compliments, like you're wonderful, you're amazing, you're so stupendous. You can do nothing wrong. No one can be like you. oops, I'm sorry. And everything you do will be loved by everyone. Where it's like, why are you angry about this? Where it's like all these good things about you. And why are you like upset about it? Why are you mad about it? And it's like, what's wrong? And then during the happy part, she's like, but you'll never amount to nothing, to nothing. You'll never amount to anything. You'll never be as good as you want. So you might as well It's like, so you might as well just go back to being sad. Where I'm wondering if that works or if it's so too edgy. Have like the sad part during the happy chords and the happy part during the sad chords. And how that feels. And I wonder if I should say like, they say you're amazing, they say you're wonderful. Or if it's just like, you are amazing, you are wonderful. I'm amazing, I'm wonderful, something like that. Like, depending on what the words are, it really changes the context of what the song is. If it's like, they say that you're great, and you can do. They say that you're great, and that you can do no wrong. Like, if it's they say that you're great and you can do no wrong, that kind of thing, then obviously we don't believe them. Like, we, the listener, know that they're lying. They say blank. We know that that's not true. Oh, they say that. But there's obviously going to be a but or something. But if it is just like, you are great, and you can do no wrong, then it's like, it's just saying you're great, and you can do no wrong, but it's with these weird chords, so maybe that's a little bit better. Where it's just like, there's all these kind things, but with happy chords, and not just like we're disbelieving what they say, but it's actually true, but there's with this despair. And then, but I like, you won't amount to anything. Should I go the imposter syndrome route? But you can't help but wonder. But you can't help but wonder, is everyone but you know, but you but you can't help but wonder, is everyone acting the fool? And now what I do. And you're sure that it's do. And they're taking you for a fool. It's something cool. And you're sure that none of it's true. It's the the best that I've seen. I'm one new into it. But you can't help but wonder, never know. And you're sure that you do, that you done day acting. Not entirely sure. But you can't help but wonder what it's like. Honestly, I always go whimsy in so many of my lyrics, and I kind of like that. Because that one line, but you can't help but wonder what it's like on the other side. I just thought of that line right there, and that makes me imagine like someone staring out of their window in like Peter Pan or something, and like waiting, just looking at the stars out there, like Pinocchio, like wishing on a shooting star, wishing for something else. But you can't help but wonder what it's like on the other side. So where is this person wishing to go? There's a world where that you'll never be around. There's some sort of world you can't get to. And you can't help but wonder what it's like on the other side. Could mean a lot of very deep things or sad things, very sad things. You can't help but wonder what it's like on the other side. And that could imply a lot of different stuff. But you can't help but wonder what it's like when you reach the other side. Yikes. That one can get kind of sad. You can't help but wonder what it's like on the other side. After you move on to the other side, you can't help but wonder what it's like over there. And you'll wonder who you'll meet over there. And you're hoping to see them again. But for now, oh geez, the turnaround back to that minor is a return to despair after such a sad subject. I think I gotta go for it. It's so sad. It's so affecting. What is like on the other side? But for now, you are stuck here in your home. Only wait. No, I can't say only waiting for your time. That's just needless. But for now, you will something, just continue being here, and you have to wait. It's like you have to wait. Because that implies that you're still going to be here, but you're just going to be wondering the whole time. And you have to just like hope and dream that it's all like what you imagine, kind of thing. But you can't help but wonder what it's like on the other side. What rhymes with side? Time can rhyme sort of with side. It'd be enough. Time. It's like on the other side. We could change side to something else. What's like in the other world? But then what do we rhyme with world with? World normally rhymes with girl. swirl, hurled, unfurled. No one ever says furl. They furled their fingers. They unfurled something. You can't help but wonder what it's like, on the other path. What it's like in the other life. I could end side with life. They both have an I. Like on the other side. But for now, you'll be waiting for the day. But for now, you're just waiting for the day. I can't say waiting for the day. Waiting for the day sounds like you're anticipating it. This is getting very sad and suicidal, and I do not want to really go down that. I don't want to go down the suicidal path. I don't want this song to make people so sad that it's suicidal. I do want it to cover a sad topic. It's a sad song. And there doesn't necessarily need to be hope in the song, but there shouldn't be like encouragement to be like, oh, it's so much better on the other side. No. You don't want to do that. And be like, but for now, you'll just live. But for now, you'll continue where you are. But for now, you'll just stay here where you are. Your life. And continue, like, go back to your life. What it's like on the other side. But for now, you will stay there where you are. But for now, you'll continue where you are. And continue living your life. But for now, you are needed where you are. Oh. But for now, you are needed where you are. To continue living your life. But you can't help but wonder what it's like on the other side. But for now, you are needed where you are, so continue living your life. Is that kind of preachy? But for now, you are needed where you are. I do kind of like that line. But for now, you are needed where you're at. Where you are. Where you are flows nicely. But for now, you're needed where you are. So don't. It does kind of go back to normal, back to sad after that, but that's okay. But you can't help but wonder what it's like on the other side. But for now, you are needed where you are. And you won't. So don't give up yet on your life. You are needed where you are. But for now, you are wanted where you are. I mean, you could say you are wanted where you are, but some people are just going to be like, no, I'm not. I mean, even just you are needed where you are. People still might be like, I'm not though, but they won't think that immediately. But for now, you are perfect where you are. But for now, you are safe where you are. I think just needed where you are. You are needed where you are. There are There should be some sort of purpose. If they're needed where they are, we should give them some sort of purpose in the song. So, but you can't help but wonder. Let's type these out. Let's type these out. Let's go over here. Actually, no. Let's go down so that we give ourselves some room if we decide to do any verses. But you can't help but wonder what it's like on the... let's not cover up the logo. What it's like on the other side. But for now you are... But right now you are needed where you are. But for now you are... It could be but right now you are needed. But right now, but it doesn't... But for now, buffer. But for now you're needed where you are. So something your life. Something life. Something them life. There are other things. What's this last word? It needs to be some sort of purpose or hope. Some sort of just like you've decided to just continue your life. You've just decided to just keep going, even if you're not happy about it. Like even if it kind of sucks, you've decided to keep going. I don't think it should be spiteful. Honestly, spite is kind of one of my favorite. Like, no, fuck you, I'm gonna keep living. Fuck this shit, I'm gonna keep living. It's such a good emotion, such a powerful emotion. No, fuck you, I'm gonna live. It's such a good emotion. But this doesn't feel like, with the whimsy and wonder of the beginning of this course, it doesn't feel like it can be a spiteful ending. Unless I changed, but for now you are needed where you are to something else. Like they try to get rid of you, but despite them, you're going to live your life. Yeah, honestly, I might change, but for now you are needed where you are. To something. But for now you are needed where you are is kind of riding me into a corner. It leaves me one line with sort of a difficult turnaround back to emotions. Whereas if I changed it, I could probably have a little bit more control over what emotions it's talking about. What it's like on the other side, that just is talking about death. It's just talking about, you wondering what it's like out there. But for now you are needed where you are, kind of sets it on a single path that is hard to find something not totally sad. But for now you are needed where you are. What it's like on the other side, but for now you are needed where you are. What would I change that to? What it's like on the other side. And what could side? Hide, fight. Chide, deride. There's nowhere left to hide. That sounds weird. They want to, what's like on the other side? They want to like hold you down, but you're not so afraid that you're gonna hide. Or spite, honestly. For spite, for life. But you know you were needed. Ooh. But you can't help but wonder what's like on the... But you know you are needed where you are. Instead of, but for now you are needed where you are. Yeah. But you know you were needed where you are. What it's like on the other side. But you know you are needed where you are. I kind of want to be angry, but to hell with others. What others decide. Ooh, that's like they don't get to decide for you. They don't get, ooh, that's kind of strong. Like others will tell you you're not needed, but that's something you decide. Like, they're not the ones who get to decide. They will say you're not needed where you are, but that's not for them to decide. That sounds kind of powerful. They can say you're not needed. They can say you're not wanted where you are. That's not for them to decide. Now, at face value, this seems kind of funny because, yes, other people do decide if you're wanted. You don't get to decide if you're wanted or not. If we're just talking about like being in a group, like other people decide if they want you there. You don't get to decide if they want you there. But if we're talking about this in the case of like other people are saying you're not wanted on this earth, then that's not for them to decide. That's certainly not for them to decide. They don't get to tell you you're not wanted on this earth. The people who would tell you that is not for them to decide. If they say you're not wanted where you are. What if I change it to if? Then I have to change the but. If they say you're not wanted where you are. Nah, this is honestly good as is. All right, so this is a pretty resolute thing. can say you're not wanted where you are, but that's not for them to decide. They can say you're not needed. They can say you're not needed where you are, but that's not for them to decide. They can say you're not wanted where you are. Help but wonder. They can say you're not wanted. That's kind of nice because it follows like the same flow of the world. But you can't help but wonder what it's like on the other side. They can say you're not wanted where you are, but that's not for them to decide. Is there anything I can do to stop people from taking this at face value? Where it's just like, they can say you're not wanted, but that you get to decide that. Because at face value sounds shitty. Like you're a shitty person. But the whole point of this is that it's you standing up to people telling you you're not wanted here. Like in like against bullying sense. It's standing up against bullying. They can claim you're not wanted where you are. They can say you're not wanted. They can claim you're not wanted where you are, but that's not for them to decide. They can say you're not wanted where you are. Claim might be better, because claim might just flow nicer and they can claim you're not wanted where you are. Because that claim obviously makes it sound like it's just one person's opinion rather than a person telling you. They can claim you're not wanted where you are, but that's not for them to decide. It's like, hey, you random people don't get to decide, don't get to claim I'm not wanted. That's like the people close to me get to decide that, and they want me. Cool. So we have a sometimes you wonder what it's like on the other side. But you know what? No matter how much they claim I'm not wanted here, I and the people close to me get to decide that, not them. That's a good one. Now, let's just think of a few like a beginning verse of this and kind of decide the direction of the song. So it's no longer going to be a flip around. Like this is the hopeful part, and the sad part is going to be a little sad. So, I can't just make this person just be like they're just all bullying me. I'm just a target forever. Everyone's coming for me. I'm the victim of everyone's life. Ooh. That one can be the spite line. Ooh. So if I go sad and then spiteful and then that kind of whimsical, hopeful, that's kind of nice. Like people just putting you down in this one. They're super sad. but you're just gonna fuck their shit up. Because they don't fucking know. Or it could be, that is the mean comments. And then mean comments coming at you. Bullying people at school. Try and make you feel down. But you can't help but wonder what it's like on the other side. Where like the comment, at that point in the story, the comments are getting to you. Like the bullying, if this is like you're a bad family situation and you're like abusive family or something like that, then and they're just like putting you down, and then like like that's them calling you like shit or whatever, and you can't help but wonder what it's like on the other side. Honestly, that kind of flows nice. When you are at your lowest, that's when you are going to be looking out the window. You're not going to be like, hey, fuck you, and then look out the window very whimsically. No, you're going to be put down and sad, and in that sad state, look out the window. And so, if that part is like the mean part, I think about it like a story structure. Like that's the second act, or like the end of the first act where everything is sad, and then this is sort of the beginning of the second act where you're kind of going on your adventure doing stuff. So, what does that make the first part? So this, are you just getting by? And they say that you're worthless and tainted. You amount of nothing. Might as well go, but you can't help but wonder what's like on the other side. And claim you're not wanted where you are, but that's not for them to decide. So. Should this sad part be the spite part? Coping mechanisms? Try your hardest to be kind and good against your friends and loved ones. When they say that you, but the others say, why are you even here? And you never know. So, I think the first part should mention friends. The first part should mention friends, people who... It has to indicate that there are people who want you here, so that when other people claim that you aren't wanted, then when you say that's not for them to decide, it makes sense. So the first part is going to be about friends. It has to be an actual, like, you know that there are people here who like you. it's sad, so I kind of want the contrast of saying, like, with sadness, saying something like, I'm so happy, you know? I'm so happy that I am here. You know, something like that. You give me you give that I help with you too. Should it be one person or a group of friends? I feel like a group of friends would be better. They smile and wave. They smile and wave, they greet you. How to make it not feel like cheesy or fake. How to make it feel genuine and cute. Ooh. Oh. I just thought of, like, I try to think of something that your friends will do that other people won't do, and it's something like calling you a different name than everyone else does. Whether it's a nickname and they know you as that name, whether it's a new name that you picked for yourself while everyone else calls you your dead name, whatever it is, whether it's an online handle and that's just where you go and they know you only as your online handle because these are your friends that, like, you've never even met in your real life, but this is where you go. Like they don't call you, like, they call you a different name and you like it. Like, that's fine by you. Mm-hmm. How do I get that in a single line? The name that they use. They're the only ones that use that name. And that's fine by you. You love the name they gave to you. It's not the one others know you as. That's fine by you. I gotta condense the concept of a bunch of friends calling you a name that you like. And they're the only ones that really know you by that name, and that's what makes them special. I gotta condense that into like a single line and have it be sweet and cute and condensed and understandable. The name they use is one you love. The name that they know, name that they use is one you love. That one gets the whole point across. A lot of people won't understand it just from those words. The name that they use, like what name? Well, it's your name, but that's sort of unspecified. That's sort of a left subtext. The name that they use is one that you love. You love the name that they use for you. Use for you. Use. The name that they use is one you love. What rhymes with love? Above, shove, glove. Fits you like a glove. That name fits you like a glove. Above. When you're feeling down, they'll pull you up above. When you're drowning, they will pull you above. When you're underground, when you're buried down, the name that they use is one that you love. Let's start typing that. The name, it's the wrong line. The name that they use is one you love. Let's move this text box over a little bit. Name they use is one you love. If you're bare, when you're, to imply that it definitely happens. When you're drowning or buried or feeling down. Of course, some metaphor for feeling down, they'll lift you up. They will pull you above. When you're buried alive, they will pull you above. When you're drowning in noon, they will pull you above. Buried alive is a nice concept, but it doesn't sound as good lyrically. Drowning sounds really good lyrically, but then what do I follow it with? You're drowning something something. I need two syllables. When you're drowning in something, or when you're drowning down deep, like. And it's got to be something still sort of metaphorical. It can't just be like when you're drowning, like in tears, or when you're drowning in sorrow. It's got to be metaphorical. When you're drowning, like in deep water. When you're drowning, can't breathe. When you're drowning, can't breathe. Like, it doesn't. It's sort of a half sentence there, but. And I can hear that playing outside. The name that they use is one you love. When you're buried, and when you're drowning, can't breathe. When you're drowning, can't breathe. They will pull you above. When you're down, can't. When you're down? I mean, when you're down, can't breathe. When you're buried alive, they will pull you above. I think I just like buried alive. It's fine if it doesn't flow perfectly, if it has the right imagery. So is it when you're buried alive, they will pull you above, or if you're buried alive, they would pull you above? The name that they use is one you love. If you're buried alive, they will pull you above. If you're buried alive, they would pull you above. When you're buried alive, they will pull you above. Either one sounds pretty good. The name that they use is one you love. If you're buried alive, they would pull you above. The name that they use is one you love. When you're buried alive, they will pull you above. I think if. I kind of like if. If is unusual in a song. There's so much more whens in songs. And woods. They would pull you above. If you're buried alive, they would pull you above. Now this is time for the doo-doo, doo-doo. So, they help you forget all the other. They help you forget, and something like that. They help you forget all of the shitty aspects of life. This is a song about good friends. They help you forget all the shitty aspects of life. They help you ignore all of them. But sometimes they still creep in, and sometimes they still get you, and then you can't help but wonder what it's like on the other side. They can claim you're not wanted where you are, but that's not for them to decide. So, the name that you use is one you love. If you're buried alive, they would pull you above. They help you ignore. They help you forget. They help you ignore. They help you forget. They pull you through. They help you. They let you ignore. They help you ignore. I'll say they help you ignore first. Help you ignore the problems at your door. Something more than problems. They help you ignore. Like the hounds coming for you. Do at your door. As the do-do-do-do. The something, the hounds, the mob. They help you ignore. No, no, no. They help you ignore the furious mom. Furious hounds at your door. They help you ignore those never-ending hounds at your door. They help you ignore those never-ending hounds at your door. Help you ignore. They help you ignore the slathering hounds at your door. They help you ignore the slathering hounds at your door. I don't really like that, at your door. I want it to be 2 syllables. Do-do-do-do-hoo-hoo. Not do-do-do. Slathering hounds at your door. Help you ignore the slathering hounds at your door. And I kind of like the ooh. So, God, the syllables always get me. They help you ignore. It doesn't really need to, be. Since I know that the pain in a YouTuber's soul, which is torn by suffering, can only be alleviated by the recognition of strangers from the internet, I'll have to well, thank you, Victory. And that's a nice name, Victory. I appreciate the like, even if it is just to alleviate my sad soul. So, I appreciate that. I'm trying to come up with some lyrics to this song. I guess I'll put Tori in the chat soup. So, I'm trying to come up with this lyric right here. I need something that makes it feel like there's a mob at your door. The mob. But at your door is what's getting me. At your door. I need something 2 syllables. It doesn't really need to rhyme with ignore. That was just it fits the theme. They help you ignore. The away in your fall, you do endure. It could be endure. instead of help you ignore. They're in people who are out for blood. So this song is, I was just starting to write it today. B4, it could be B4 as well, yeah. So I was just starting to write it today. This is about, so I came up with the chorus first, which has it's sort of a sad song in minor. Sort of got a sad sound to it. And then it has this sort of hopeful part. And I was like, what should be hopeful about? And so came up with this chorus, but you can't help but wonder what it's like on the other side. Where this person's kind of like whimsically, as if they're looking out of a window, wondering what it's like. But this one is a metaphor for like after you're gone, after you've died. Like you can't help but wonder maybe what it is like after you die. And there are a lot of people who hate you and who want you to just get out of here. But you say, you know what? No, that's not for you to decide that I'm not wanted on this earth. I got my friends here. I got people who actually care about me. They get to decide, and I like them way more. And so they can claim you're not wanted where you are, but that's not for them to decide. And then it goes back to sort of minor. And so the verse that I'm trying to come up with for that is to try and talk about the friends that are close to you, how they're the ones that matter, how they will help you, despite the fact that there are people out there who are probably gonna be hating you and probably gonna be putting you down and bullying you. So we start out the course talking about friends, how helpful they are. The name that they use is one that you love. If you're buried alive, they would pull you above. These are the friends who always be there for you. And then this is the part where we're talking about the people who hate you out there. There are people who don't want you around. They help you ignore the slathering hounds at your door. And I like that idea of slathering hounds. Like these hounds are coming for you. These bloodhounds are out for blood to hunt you. And they're at your doorstep. They're like clawing at your door. And then, that's when it leads into the chorus where you can't help but wonder, are they right? No, they don't get to decide that. A song about the dark cocoon of doubt, sadness, self-loathing you call your life. Oh, and then come power, friendship. Yeah, of course. And this actually isn't about my life. This is, most of the songs that I write, I try to just come up with, I usually come up with the chords first and the music first. And then I go, what does this make me think of? What sort of situation, what sort of person would be, what kind of words come to mind? And so it actually took me a little while today, but it definitely felt sad and anguish, that sort of that chord right there just sounds like you're in pain or there's some sort of anguish. So it's okay, what's sad and anguish but then has a little bit of hope and a little bit of that? And so I came up with something that is close to a lot of people's hearts. Something like you feel like you're not wanted, but you have strength and friendship. Maybe you're just dealing with an abusive life or a sad life, but the people that you hang out with are the ones who really want you here. And that gives you hope and that gives you comfort. And that's something that I was that's a good song to go through. And so now I'm trying to come up with lyrics to kind of match that. Yeah. So you could write this negative side in the first part, and in the second part you could work out that line by line. Yeah, I'm trying to work this part out line by line. The first part, the name that they use is one you love. If you're buried alive, they would pull you above. I really like that so far, and then it gets sinister. They help you ignore the slathering hounds at your door. Like you can hear that chord, makes it sound like there's danger or something. And so that's where we start talking about like people who are after you. And I really like the concept of hounds, or like an angry mob or something like that. Like there's a mob at your door. There's a mob outside. There's hounds coming for you. They're out for blood. And it's mostly just trying to come up with the syllables, you know? Like instead of at your door, I want something that's 2 syllables. And it doesn't necessarily need to be door. They help you ignore the bloodthirsty hound. No, slathering hounds is pretty good. It doesn't really need to rhyme with door. Slathering hounds. Slathering hounds something. And then it goes, but you can't help but wonder what it's like on the other side. They can claim you're not wanted where you are, but that's not for them to decide. Very resolute. These last 2 lines of the verse, I just need these last 2 lines of the verse. They help you ignore the slathering hounds. I like that so far. At your door, I kind of need to change. They help you ignore the slathering hounds. The slathering hounds you endure. They help you ignore the slathering hounds you endure. Oh, well, actually, that's not that bad. Slathering hounds at your door. They help you ignore. There's the plane outside. The slathering hounds at your door. Slathering hounds you endure. So either at your door or that you endure. Either of those would probably work. And then a new line. Something here. Let's go something like something about the ones who are out for you, out for blood, bullying you, something like that, abusing you, the people you need to worry about, the people who are trying to put you down. That it's got to lead into can't help but wonder if they're right. They help you ignore the slathering hounds at your door. They're surrounding you. Plane, do you have any ideas? Plane outside that's buzzing around. I wonder if they have any ideas. One last line about hounds, people out for blood. Help you ignore the slathering hounds at your door. There's they're breaking through, like it's harrowing. It's scary. Their smell of blood, the out for blood, what's a good imagery? They keep hunting you down. They're hunting you down. The looks of disgust. That's a concept. The looks of disgust you get from people. The hound in your door. Despair. That's very literal. Despair. No matter where you go. Ooh, no matter where you go. help you ignore slathering hounds at your door that follow you something, no matter where you go. That's a that are coming for you. There's something, I can feel it. There's something close. There's something, a continuation of this that just fits thematically. It's kind of a redundant line at this point, but it just fits. Help you ignore the slathering hounds at your door. The sharks circling you. The ones who tell you that you're worthless. Help you ignore the slathering hounds at your door. The piranhas. What's a good thing for like bullies? Some good imagery for like bullies or abusive parents or something like that. It's a metaphor for them. Slathering hounds are good because they're coming for you, but those are like people, like a mob coming for you. What is something for something that's like close to you? The poison. Ooh. The poison you feel. The poison you feel in the walls around you. The walls around you, that sort of implies home. That sort of implies stuff that you're dealing with at home. The poison you feel seeping out of the walls. The poison you feel seeping out of the wall. Seeping out of the walls. They help you ignore the slathering hounds at your door. The poison you feel, the poisonous walls. Seeping out of the worry walls. It's got to be an extra some syllables. The poison. The poisonous air. The poisonous air. Every wall. Let's start with that. The poisonous air. Seeping. Leaking out of seeping into your bedroom walls. Into your bedroom walls. Creeping into the poisonous air. Leaking in through your bedroom walls, seeping in through your bedroom walls. Creeping. They help you ignore the slathering hounds you endure, the poisonous air seeping in through your bedroom door. It could be that. Poisonous air leaking in through your bedroom door. And you can't help but wonder. If you're buried alive, they would pull you above. They can't. You ignore the slathering hounds you know. Poisonous air leaking in through your bedroom. Gathering hounds you endure. The poisonous air is leaving in through your bedroom walls. Honestly, even though I could change it to rhyme with door, like hounds you endure, and then the poisonous air seeping through your bedroom door. They're two different words, but they kind of sound the same. I kind of like it if it's not rhyming, if it's walls seeping in through your bedroom. That just feels like that's your last bastion. That's bedroom walls. They help you ignore the slathering nouns at your door, the poisonous air seeping in through your bedroom walls. But you can't help but wonder what it's like. Let's change it to and you can't help but wonder. Because in that moment you're like, man, I'm wondering. And you can't help but wonder what it's like on the other side. They can claim you're not wanted where you are, but that's not for them to decide. Well, actually, this kind of takes on a weird meaning. The name they use, the one you love. You ignore the poisonous air seeping in through your bedroom walls. I wonder if that's one of them. The walls. They can say you're not wanted where you are. People claim you're not wanted where you are. The they changes in this song. I'll have to say that this is good enough for now, at least. But I might need to rework the lyrics a little bit because there's several theys in this song, and the one at the top, the theys up at the top, they imply the friends. The friends are the they. But in the chorus down at the bottom, they implies other people, and that isn't really indicated anywhere. That isn't really indicated, and so it could be, it'll make people think that they are their friends, like claiming that they're not wanted where they are. And that's not the way to go. But this has good imagery so far. This has really good imagery. The name that they use is one that you love. If you're buried alive, they will pull you above. That's all good imagery of where you feel comfortable and supported. They help you ignore the hounds slathering at your door, the poisonous air seeping in through your bedroom walls, and you can't help but wonder what it's like on the other side. Where they claim you are wanted where you are. They can claim you're not wanted. They can claim you're not wanted anywhere, but that's not for them to decide. Well, it almost makes sense. It's good imagery and almost makes grammatical sense, almost makes perspective sense. So that's how much we will work on for today. Let's perform what we have, and then call it a nice day. Probably do one in this key and then one lower key. The name that they use is one you love. If you're buried alive, they would pull you above. They help you ignore the slathering hounds at your door, the poisonous air seeping in through your bedroom walls, and you can't help but wonder what it's like on the other side. They can claim you're not wanted where you are, but that's not for them to decide. wonder what it's like on the other side. And they can claim you're not wanted where you are, but that's not for them to decide. Let's try one half step lower. Let's go a little bit lower. This one was a little bit harder to sing. The low notes. The name that they use is one you love. If you're buried alive, they would pull you above. They help you ignore the slathering hounds at your door. The poisonous air sleeping in through your bedroom walls. And you can't help but wonder what it's like on the other side. And if they claim you're not wanted where you are, it's not for them to decide. Let's just repeat the same one. The name that they use is one you love. If you're buried alive, they would pull you above. They help you ignore the slathering hounds at your door. The poisonous air seeping in through your bedroom walls. And you can't help but wonder what it's like on the other side. And they can claim you're not wanted where you are, but that's not for them to decide. They can claim you're not wanted where you are, but that's not for them to decide. Good start. Good start. I'm pleased with this. This is a good sort of thematic song about feeling down and having friends to back you up. It's a good, heartfelt song that I like the themes of. And hopefully I can figure out what to do with the second they can claim you're not wanted where you are. I feel like I could change the wording of that and still get the point across. But for now, that is good. So we can close this window that I have here. Done there. Let me rename this. This will be, what's a good title for this? The Other Side, Wanted Where You Are, it's not for them to decide. Where You're Wanted. Where You're Wanted, the others, the name that used one love buried alive. Where You're Wanted for now. Where You're Wanted. That's kind of the whole point of the song, so that's what I will call this. Where You're Wanted for now. Cool. So, took an old demo from 10 years ago and kind of gave it a purpose, kind of gave it a theme with lyrics and stuff. So that is the end of the stream. Let's turn off the reverb and just have normal voice like that. And now I can try to come up with more lyrics and try to continue this theme from there and try to do what we have there. The goal, of course, is to record all of any sort of songs that I work on and release them and post them and do stuff like that. but we will have to decide. I'll have to decide, like, it takes me a while to record each song. It's not very fast process for me, so I'll have to decide what's the next one I want to work on. I just did the one for the channel, the like loading screen that sounds like a bunch of people all sort of clapping in like a blues hall or something. And so now I can decide what I decide to record next and what I decide to write next. But I liked this. It gave me an opportunity to, even if there were slow parts and there were parts where I wasn't talking much because I was just kind of thinking of lyrics, I liked this opportunity to kind of force myself to come up with some lyrics, workshop them, and have it recorded for posterities and my thoughts and things like that. It's kind of like a long voice memo. And as the plane up ahead, very audible in my headset, says goodbye to everyone, I will say goodbye as well. So if you are watching this for some chill guitar streams, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will continue in the future. Have a wonderful day, and I'll be back tonight with some guacamole at 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. Good night. Goodbye.